Hi, Mysterious Kazakh here, and unless you haven't heard, it's the end of the world! Do you know why? Because Bayonetta 2 is going to be a Wii U exclusive, which means it's not going to be on the PS3 or the 360, which according to the socially awkward world of the internet, is a troll move from Sega and Nintendo, which has sparked a huge explosion of nerd rage across the web. Now let's examine the facts surrounding this news. Bayonetta 2 was not a commercial success. It sold into 2 million units worldwide and completely flopped in Japan, the country that made it in the first place. Despite the critical acclaim, Sega were reluctant to fund a new title, and neither Sony nor Microsoft approached Platinum Games with funds for a new game. So they can't make a new game, yet they've got the three weeaboos who actually bought it in the first place breathing down their necks shouting, "Oh my god, we want a new game now!" So the franchise is going off the rails unless somebody steps in to save it. Nintendo, so it seems, have done just that. They've saved the Doom franchise by dipping into their own pocket. They're the biggest company in Japan, so there's huge commercial potential, which could pave the way for future titles, which you never know could actually come out on other consoles. So, what's the response to this 11th hour redemption? Oh yeah, nerd rage! A succession of keyboard warriors lining up to take a cheap shot at Nintendo for abandoning the hardcore to focus on family-friendly party games and bringing different demographics to the game industry. It's not like Sony have ever jumped on that bandwagon. Or Microsoft. Yeah, so they shake their moves shouting, "There's nothing for us on Wii U!" ignoring games that are coming out like Arkham City, Assassin's Creed 3, Zombie U, Trine 2, Monster Hunter 3, and what Activision are calling the definitive version of Call of Duty Black Ops in the launch window alone. Yeah, and then those people then dismiss games like New Super Mario Bros. U, Pikmin 3, The Wonderful 101, and Lego City Undercover as kiddie titles that they're far too old to be playing, on the simple basis that they contain a colour palette other than their comfort zone of brown and grey. The Wonderful 101 in particular looks awesome. I don't know how anybody could justify saying it's a childish game, especially when you consider it's being developed by Platinum Games. Yeah, the people behind Bayonetta 2. Yeah, still the keyboard warriors continue. Developers of Platinum have even received death threats for their announcement. Yeah, that's right, death threats. For saving the franchise these idiots know and love, now they're the victims of a hate campaign from raging nerds. There's even a campaign to boycott the game, though it's so poorly thought out that it's hilarious. People are expected to buy the game and sell it to thrift stores for others to buy second-hand. Completely ignoring the fact that they'd need a Wii U to protest against the game being on Wii U in the first place. I mean, ideally I'd have these dumbasses lined up and pelted with beanbags, but it can only help Nintendo shift more consoles one way or another, so I'm not really bothered. So, it's a big mess of fanboy tribal warfare at the moment, and as a neutral game who plays consoles from all three companies, there's one thing I can say. Grab the popcorn and watch the world go up in flames. Yeah!